Hey guys, and welcome back. Thanks for coming. Today I will share with you what our top 5 family favorite read-alouds for the upcoming fall and entering into the beginning of the Thanksgiving season are. We read these every year without fail and they don't get old, and so we are going to share them with you today. If you stay until the end, I will show you a bonus read-aloud book which is educational and beautifully done, well-rounded pictures. It is just a great, it can be used, I think, for holidays. It can be used for seasons. It can kind of be used just for fun for kids to look at too before bedtime. So it is a top favorite in our house that I will share with you at the end. So, rolling in. Well, I guess I should let you know. If you are new here, welcome and thanks for dropping by. We are a homeschool family with 4 kiddos. We have preschool, kindergarten, 1st, and 5th grade. We travel as often as we can. We have some international trips coming up in the next month or 2, so stay tuned for those. But jumping in. The first fall favorite, and is my personal favorite, is called The Very Last Leaf. It is a funny story about, I'll just read you the back of the book. But it is really funny, it's really cute and educational about the leaf changes, the colors, the evergreens, and why they change, why some don't. So, it says, Lance Cottonwood is the brightest leaf in the class, but even the brightest students have worries. Lance is afraid his final exam will take him from the top of his comfortable tree to somewhere he doesn't want to be. Will Lance conquer his fears and learn to let go, or will he let his worries take over? It's just a cute book. It's a relatively quick read. I'll show you sort of what it looks like on the inside. And it's just a funny, engaging book for a strong age group. Our youngest and even our almost 10-year-old all enjoy this. This is hands down our family's favorite fall read aloud, and it is got good, clean humor in it. So that is the first one. The second one is Fall Leaves. This is a little bit more of a serious undertaking. It's not like a funny story. It's just an educational of naturally occurring changes in the fall, and it's just a really pretty picture. All of these books I'm showing you, most of them I've gotten through Amazon. So it talks about the rain that falls in the fall. And it talks, let's see, give you another example. It talks about when the flowers leave and when the leaves fall. So that's a quick little run through. It's a relatively short book. But it's just a good educational added book in the afternoon when school is done. So this next one is sort of entering into November, hence the name, In November. So we like this. We have one of our daughter's birthdays is in November, and so it's kind of fun to enter November with this book, and birthday celebration and Thanksgiving is around the corner. So it's really good. It just kind of talks about how things get more quiet. Some places start to have some snow. It will never be our state, but it talks about how the air is chilly and the animals shiver. So this one's just to go in. It's by Cynthia Rylant, I believe. And let's see what it says. Not much. But it's a really good book. It says, in November, the air grows cold and the earth and all of its creatures prepare for winter. Animals seek food and shelter, and people gather together to celebrate their blessings with family and friends. Curl up with your loved ones and enjoy the sights, the sounds, the scents, and the traditions of this very special time of year. So, again, that's in November. It's a really cute, fun book that we read to prepare for the winter time and to also think about all the places that probably have snow, because we like snow because we don't get it as often as we would like. So, but then again, I'm sure if we had snow, we'd complain that we had snow. So grass isn't always greener on the other side. Another one is The Thanksgiving Story. It's a pretty common one. I actually have this book from my grandmother who was a school teacher. So I have had this book. She saved this book for me. So this book is has a little bit extra sentimental meaning for me. So we read the Thanksgiving book, and it is a Caldecott honor book. So it has won an award. You can see it up there. And this just talks about, says the ships sail alone. It has a little bit more, it's more of a worded, lengthy book. Like here's a page of all the reading. So this is a good one that we read, 2 to 4 pages a day. Sometimes I read it to them during lunch or before bed. So this one takes us a little longer to get through because I don't want the little ones to get agitated and antsy trying to sit. I guess agitated is not the right word, but little ones, short attention spans. So we split this one up between a few days, but do what you want. But this is a great Thanksgiving storybook. And another Thanksgiving one is the Cranberry Thanksgiving. This is a newer addition to our house. This is only the second year that we have this. So last year was our first year, and this will be our second year, and it is really good. It has a fun little grandmother's famous cranberry bread recipe on the back. We haven't tried it, but if you try it, let me know. Let's see. It says, today was Thanksgiving, grandmother's favorite day of the year. The cooking was done, and her famous cranberry bread was cooling on the wooden board. Every year, grandmother invited a guest for dinner and allowed Maggie to do the same. Ask someone poor or lonely, she always said. But she wasn't happy upon learning that Maggie had invited the unsavory Mr. Whiskers to dinner. Would her secret cranberry bread recipe be safe with him in the house? After a long absence, his delightful 1971 classic is back, and so is the secret recipe for grandmother's famous cranberry bread. And it shows you what it's like on the inside. So this is a good storyline. It's really good. I actually first found this on YouTube. Somebody was recommending it, checked it out, and it was worth the recommendation. So passing this along, because another good book in your house to read to your kids is a victory win for everybody. And so those are our top 5. We have our fall ones, and then we have some of our warmer, our middle November entry one, and then our 2 Thanksgiving ones. And so that kind of wraps up the fall and Thanksgiving season before Christmas. That likes to kind of each year creep in sooner and sooner and sooner and push out the other holidays. So, and don't get me started on the pumpkin spice, because that's a whole nother thing. It's already out everywhere. Like, I'm blasted with it every single time I try to order online. I'm like, there are other flavors too. So, the last book that I wanted to share with you for our bonus is The Magic and Mysteries of Trees. I've shared this before on one of my videos. I can't think of the name of it, but it is a beautiful book. On the back, it says, come into the forest and discover the secret world of trees. Did you know that they send underground messages to one another? Have you heard how they take care of their families? A tree is much more than it seems. And just to put proof into the beauty of this book, here is one page. And then I'll show you another. This one's called Fruits and Seeds. And then one last page. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, maybe 2 more. This one is Life After Death. And then this one is The Snow Forest. Every page is great. But as you can see, you can tie this in, and it talks about trees and the planet. So you can tie this in with your fall and winter stuff, because it does talk about the snow. It does talk about what happens to trees in the winter, what happens to trees when they're dying. So I think it's a very applicable book that you can tie it into. While it's not necessarily a fall or Thanksgiving book, it is a great little added any season, any time. If your kids are into nature or botany, or if you're trying to tie this into a fall or any type of season change that's coming, it is a great read. So highly recommended. Get this book, try it out, and I don't think you will regret it. I know you won't regret it. So thanks for watching. These are our top 5 plus our 1 bonus book for the upcoming fall, chilly weather, and November Thanksgiving seasons that are heading our way, whether we are ready for them or not. So thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, comment, like, share it with others, and thank you. Bye.